What's going on, everybody? I just thought I'd take a quick minute just to show you guys what I am doing with my Facebook profile and some of the rules that I really implement when doing my posts, when commenting on people's threads, when posting pictures and things like that. I was never really into Facebook. I used it to communicate with family overseas and friends that I had made overseas, but I was never really one to just, open it up and just throw up these statuses up there and things like that. Like, I really didn't see the point. So just posting things on Facebook was actually was actually a hurdle for me to get started in. So they say that you have to change who you are if you want to make it in this business, and this is one of my things. I started posting things about myself to my audience. I posted up pictures of what I'm into and things like that. So it was, and to be honest, it was had a bit of anxiety going into it, but like, of course, things with anxiety, once you sort of face it, it just diminishes, and then you can't, and then you wonder why that you were ever anxious about it in the first place. So I just thought I'd take a quick minute just to show you guys what I'm about, what some of my posts are about, and some of the results that I'm looking for. So this is not really a traffic generation activity for me. My aim is not to generate traffic. So this is my profile page. This doesn't have traffic links back to my life, back to my blog, freelife.net. This is somewhere where I push traffic to from my blog. So when you go to my blog, you'll see that there are different links for people to connect with me on Facebook, and the reason for that is I want to just give people a sense of my identity and things like that, because sometimes the emails might not capture it, or maybe some of the training that I've got hasn't really described me as well as it could. So again, I've got the Facebook profile just to back all that up. So sure, let's get straight into it. This is one of my posts that I've recently done. So never subscribe to anybody's values except for your own. This is what will set us apart from the rest. This will position you as a leader. You will, however, find yourself not fitting into certain crowds, especially those that subscribe to society's values. That's fine. This is exactly what we want. The fact that you are not outcome dependent is why people will be drawn to you. Soon enough, through these crowds, people whom you have the same philosophy in life will appear. These are the people we want in our lives. These are the people to cultivate relationships with, and it will be amazing. I really do believe in what I said this when I said this. I'm very independent. I'm a very independent person, and I don't go with the crowds for the sake of not going for the crowds. It's not an image I'm working on. It's sort of like this antisocial swag that I'm working on. It's not for that reason. It's just for me, the people that when I mean that I don't have the same values as the majority of groups. Like, the majority of groups tend to go out drinking to pubs and then go out to sporting events and things like that, and just ruin their bodies. I am not like that. Like, I seldom go out to after work drinks and things like that. When I used to work, I never used to go that, because if I have a couple of beers, then I wouldn't make it to jiu-jitsu class, and that's what people couldn't understand. Those couple of beers to not going to the jiu-jitsu class that one time could snowball into 2 weeks of no jiu-jitsu, all because of one beer. And like, if you're having a beer and you're having a good time, that might turn into 3 or 4 beers, and before you know it, you wake up with a bit of a hangover, and you don't really have much motivation to train the next day. So this is the sort of stuff I'm talking about. And obviously, people with society's values, a lot of people will value buying a house. People want the safe, secure job, and this is as entrepreneurs. After coming, like, that was my original place, original. That was originally what I wanted to do when I was a plumber. I wanted to buy the house. That was the plan, and just do all the things that you do until I discovered Robert Kiyosaki, and like a lot of the values that I have now that I subscribe to is just not the case. So I am all about entrepreneurship now, and I'm never looking back. So when I see people talking about how they can, invest in real estate and manage their 401ks with their superannuation portfolios and things like that, I just like, just cease to believe it. But anyway, just to give you another example, are you a leader? Do you have the confidence to position yourself as an authority in your life? Nobody will subscribe to a person that does not have the confidence and acuity to make life-changing decisions. These decisions will involve taking risks. This is what a leader does: manages the risks to achieve the best outcomes desired, all in the face of ambiguity. All this requires one thing: confidence. If you have not reached this level yet, start building your confidence and all the pieces of the puzzle will fall into place. Do you know how? Just ask me. So again, if you have that confidence, just to, this is the direction I'm going with my life. Nobody can stop you. It will take an army to stop you. So this is the sort of stuff I'm talking about when I am branding myself. Like, I am branding myself as a leader here. I am branding myself as an authority. Only like a leader or an authority figure would be putting up this sort of motivational posts. And if you go on some of the pages that I've subscribed to, Robert Kiyosaki, Tony Robbins, Bob Proctor, they've got similar stuff on there. So I'll show you that in a bit later. Here's a video of Andreas Antonopoulos, who I'm a big fan of, representing Bitcoin in front of the Canadian Senate. Good bloke, I like him. Okay, cool. So let's have a look at my profile, my feed. So they say to surround yourself with people who have the same goals as you. So if I don't have Jim Rome in my life, I may as well have him in my Facebook. Who else we got? I've got the Napoleon Foundation, Zach Crawford, a big fan of Zach Crawford. Big shout out to Zach Crawford if you're watching this, Zach, my boy. Obviously Richard Branson. This is the sort of stuff I'm talking about. This again, this will give you ideas of what you should post on your Facebook page. Never ever post anything negative. Never ever post things like, "Oh, I'm having a horrible day. I can't believe this is happening to me." Never ever post that sort of stuff. Bad. Everybody has a bad day, but it doesn't mean you should go on Facebook and post it up because it's negative, and nobody will follow somebody that's putting out negative vibrations. So you want all positive, all positivity 100% of the time. People will follow you if you're positive. If you're putting up those motivational posts, nobody is going to subscribe if you're being negative, if you're in a rut and things like that. It's all good if you are. Just still position yourself as a positive leader, even though if you're having a bad day. So that's one of my go-to rules. So I make sure that I've got all of these posts in my profile feed. So I don't really like just the random posts that people put up, So I just like all the leaders in my life that have got their stuff on there. So this is what I recommend you do as well. As they say, surround yourself with people who have the same values. Surround yourself with people who have achieved the things that you want to achieve. The next best thing, if I can't have Brock Proctor in my life sitting next to me, I may as well have him on my Facebook feed. Okay, cool. So and also another thing that I'm a big fan of doing is going into these leaders' posts and leveraging their accounts for the same motivational stuff that I was talking about before. So if you were to go to Tony Robbins' page, as you can see, there's a lot of engagement when people put up things like this. So moving on isn't about loving someone anymore. It's about forgetting them. It's about having the strength to say, "I still love you, but you're not worth this pain." So people resonate with that. Look at that, 8 likes. If I was to put that up and I got 8 likes, I would connect with all of those 8 people and just shoot them a message saying, "Hey, thanks for the like, just thought I'd connect." So you want to leverage people's accounts that have high engagement, like Anthony Robbins. Put some stuff up there that's going to resonate with what the post is about. You're sure to get some likes and connect with these people. And the purpose of this is just like when you put up posts on your wall, you want to attract some likes and engagement and things like that. So I've let this built up in the last couple of days. So as you can see, I've had ton of engagement. Look at that, 16 friend requests, 4 messages, and 15 notifications. So let's go into them. Okay, a bunch of them are games, but there is some good stuff in between. So okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so here's one that I was talking about. This is an Anthony Robbins post. We are drowning in information but starving for wisdom. And I came in drowning in information but starving for action. So, and look at that, that's got a ton of engagement, 23 likes, and then a bunch of messages just to go on beneath that. So, this is the sort of stuff I'm talking about, guys. This is how you connect with people. This is how you build your network of like minded individuals. So, I'm just going to go ahead and just add all of these. See, now Facebook is kind of a bit iffy with you sort of just throwing out this many Facebook requests. All right, Facebook, no worries. And then what I would do, I'd also go in and then just shoot them a message saying, "Hey, thanks for the like before. Before I just thought I'd shoot you a message just to connect. How you going? You know, something, nothing more than that. Just to connect, just so you just build your profile up. Just so when you do actually post again, people are likely to like your posts." And yeah, this is how you create engagement. So let's have a look. David Pace is just shooting me a message. Hey Dave, thanks for the like on the Tony Robbins post. Just thought I'd connect. And that's really all you need to do, and he'll be happy to connect with that, because if he's in the Tony Robbins thread, he has likely got the same ambitions as we do, and he would be more than happy to connect. So just go around, if people like your posts, engage with them, ask them to be your friend, and start building your network of like-minded individuals. So just to reiterate, just to start doing this within these leaders' profiles pages. Just put up something that's going to resonate with what the post is about. Going to get a ton of engagement, and then go around and just start adding these people, and this is how you build your network. So okay, I'll just finish off the rest of these friend requests after I just finish this little video. So let's have a look at the friend requests, and these are likely friend requests that have seen my posts on that Tony Robbins page, and that want to connect just because I've got the same values as them, really. So it goes both ways. People see that and they want to connect with you, and people see that, they like it, and you want to connect with them. So start doing this. This is exactly what you want to be doing. This is how you start building your brand up, if you implement my strategy where you push traffic from your blog to your Facebook page just to give people an experience of what your personality is like, this is going to build up some social cred, some social street cred. Oh gee. Okay, also got some messages. Okay, so check it out. That post that I put on before about not fitting into society's values and things like that. I've just got someone sending me a message saying, "Hey, thank you for posting that great comment about not fitting into society's expectations. I really resonate and struggle with that. Why was it removed from the Facebook page group though?" So yeah, I initially posted that into the Mob group, the company that I am with, and I thought it was my actual profile, and I promptly removed it because the Mob group is strictly about Mob stuff, and I didn't really want to go in there and start marketing in the Mob group and things like that, So I just removed that and put it on my profile. But as you can see, this sort of stuff resonates with people. People will contact you, and if you want, you can turn these people into leads. If you don't get it by now, this is what you need to be doing. So start following, start doing what I'm doing. Start doing this. Stop posting negative stuff. Stop posting toxic pictures of if you drink. To stop, don't. You want to display a lifestyle of abundance, of positivity, of leadership. You want to represent. You want to be somebody that people are going to follow. You want to be somebody that people are going to want to work with. If you're throwing up, if you're posting pictures of alcohol and big weekends and half naked women and things like that, that's going to deter people away from your profile. Excuse me. 100% positivity, 100% of the time. Everybody has a bad day. I get that. But what you want to do, you want to position yourself as a leader, and that this is the exact way to do it. Okay, so let's have a look at what we don't want to do. Again, like no negative stuff, like zero negativity or positivity. This is what we don't want to do. So people are just straight up just promoting their offers, they're promoting their services. So this is just a marketing group that I just thought I'd just jump into, just see how it went. And as you can see, people are just straight up just start spamming their offers, their links, and this gets no engagement. And this is not how we market, guys. This is how we brand ourselves as a spammer. So use your profile to brand yourself as an authority, as a leader, as somebody that somebody is going to work with. As you can see, this message here, as you can see, this is the first time I read it. This is the sort of stuff I'm talking about that you can some of the results that you can produce with your Facebook profile. So that's pretty much it. Just start using your Facebook profile for positivity, all for attraction. Don't post any negative stuff. You want to be somebody that people want to work with. You want to be an authority figure. You want to be a leader in people's lives, and this is how you brand yourself on Facebook. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, this is Khan for Free Life.